Hi everybody, my name is River Delcom and welcome to the 37th episode of Speaking with Autism. May is coming up to a close, but that doesn't mean that it's mental health awareness, which we still need, and always remember that we need to look out for everybody that has mental health when it's okay not to be okay. But how does autism affect with people with mental health? Well, according to Beyond Autism from the United Kingdom, 70 to 80% of children and adults struggle with autism experience or have mental health problems in their future, like they can suffer from depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, ADHD, or OCD. And what does ADHD stand for in ODC? ADHD stands for Attention Defective Hyperactive Disorder, and ODC stands for Obsessive Compulsive Disorder, or OCPD, which is Obsessive Compulsive Personality Disorder. We all we all think that it's all the same thing, but it's not. And what do I mean by it's not the same thing? Well, in behavior, ODC is a long-lasting disorder in which a person experiences uncontrollable and reoccurring thoughts, obsessions. Example, like sometimes when you have an obsession, you try to figure out what's going on with it. Like an example, you may be obsessive with action figures, and you're not sure why you have that control. So when do you have time to say that's enough? When is it hard to say I'm going to say no? And I'm not saying this to say no, I'm just giving this as an example. But it also engages in repetitive behaviors, compulsions, or both, which is from the National Institute of Mental Health. And so when you're having repetitive behaviors, like you're angry, you're sad, or you're something that happens, you think to yourself, okay, what am I going to do to see if I'm much better within myself? And ADHD? Well, ADHD is people, and according to the psychiatry.org, include attention, not being able to keep focus, where you're kind of like distracted, but where you're think you're paying attention, but your eye goes like this when you're trying to talk to someone. See what I'm doing? You think you're talking to someone, but you're not. You're just like, okay, I am, but you're in being focused. You're trying to figure out, where do I go? Hyperactivity, excessive movement that is not fitting to the setting, where you're just moving around and you're not, for no reason, and you're not being fitted into something that's in your body, because you know your body more than anybody else. You know your mind, your body, and how you operate within yourself. And impulsively, hasty acts that occur in a movement without thought, where without a second thought, you just do something with no rhyme or reason. You just think, okay, what am I going to do? Do I need to do this, or do I do that, or what else do I do within myself? And there are a lot of things that we go through because, once again, mental health, we think we're okay, but at the same time, we're not. There are things that we don't understand what's going on with us, because the only thing you know about you is yourself. Not unless anybody else says something, if they've been around you. Because you are you, they are they. Always remember that everything's going to be alright no matter what. And stuff happens, but we have to learn to be better within ourselves so that if we have somebody to talk to, then go seek help. Go ask anybody that you trust. Like, go seek therapy. There are a lot of therapists around the entire world, especially here, not only just the States, but Europe, Asia, so many countries. And everything, we may not go stuff that we may think that we're having, but at the same time, we have no idea what's going on within ourselves, and we have these battles that we going through a lot, like drug addiction. Trying to say no is hard, but if you live in a straight edge, which means you don't drink, you don't smoke, don't do any drugs, and I'm one of those, and I'm straight edge myself, and it's hard to say no, but you have to learn multiple times to say, I'm going to do something I should have done. I'm going to say no. Do the things that you enjoy the most. Do things that make you relax, like, other than video games. Play with your toys. Have like a little rubber ball. Where those rubber balls, the stress balls, where like if you squeeze it calms you down. Do it like that. And another thing that, and according to the Young Minds from the youngminds.org, 7 out of 10 autistic people have a mental health condition. Other than anxiety, they also suffer from depression. Depression is where you're sad. You're really down, and you have no idea what's going on around you because you don't know what's gonna happen or why you feel this way. It's like, example, Naruto. Naruto has been lonely his entire life, and he was depressed. He had no idea what was going on with his life because he had the nine tails inside of him, but yet other people rejected him and they don't know why. And he doesn't know why people are ousting him because he has the monster inside of him until it was revealed that he has the monster inside of him. And so there's so many movies and shows that teaches a lesson in mental health. Like this one Spider-Man short that was recently released 2 months ago or last month, and it was The Spider Within, where Miles Morales experiences a panic attack. And that's another sign of having a mental health problem, and that's having panic attacks. And he's struggling to figure out why is this happening to him until he comes to his dad and says, okay, I'm not feeling good. I need help. Can you help me out? It's like, yeah. Just go outside and just have a little fun conversation. And I've had to experience that way too whenever I had to deal with my mental health, because when COVID hit, I was at a dark place. I wasn't happy. I wasn't like in a really depressed, having anxiety, and just crying for no reason, like what's going on. So I had to talk with my parents, and I could seek therapy, and now I'm much better until it is, like I said, okay not to be okay. And thank you guys so much for coming to this video. Before I go, please comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and always remember, it's okay to not be okay. If you need help, go get help. You are loved no matter what happens. You are loved with your friends, your family, everyone around you. It's gonna be okay when things may not go wrong, may not go well. That's just part of growing up. We have to be better so that you can be better. Thank you all for coming. My name is River Delcom, and I speak autism. Have a nice day.